Welcome to r/IDontWorkHereLady, where we share stories about folks that go into other businesses and have irate customers mistake them for employees. And today's first story is My Local Pub. Okay, bit of an odd one. Sitting at the bar of my local, I practically live there. I know all the staff by name and am looking through a mystery box of European beer, in bottles. The owner has just got in. Anyhow, the four people in this are M, me, O, owner, CC, crazy couple, mainly crazy lady, but the male has his moment to shine. B, bar staff. Owner heads downstairs to check on emails or something, but gives me permission to root through the box to see what beers are in there. Bar staff is at the other end of the bar serving someone else. It's quiet, two other members of the public in it. Me, rooting through the box, taking bottles and cans out, checking what styles of beer they are. Ooh, a red rye ale, looks awesome, to no one in particular. Crazy couple arrives at the bar and walks up to the end where I am. Crazy lady, oh, are they new beers? May I have a look? And immediately plunges her hand in and pulls out a bottle of beer. Me, well, I'm just looking. You need to ask the owner. He'll be back in a moment. Crazy lady, well, you can give me permission, can't you? Me, nope, I don't work here. Crazy lady, so why are you looking through the box? It must be for the public to look through. Me, well, Crazy man, shut up, I want to have a look too. Bar staff walks up. Bar staff, you can't look through that box. You don't have permission. Crazy lady, well, he was looking through and well, we want to look too. Bar staff, he had permission. You don't. At this point, bar staff starts trying to close the box and remove crazy couple's hands from the box. I step away from the bar. Crazy lady, why are you taking the box? I haven't finished having a look. Bar staff, you don't have permission to do so. Can you move your hands from the box? Crazy man, well, he was looking through it, so do we. Bar staff moving the box away. Right, what do you want to drink? Crazy lady, we want the box. Bar staff, we'll give you the empty box later if you wish. Crazy lady, what about the beer in it? Bar staff, it's not on the till yet, so when it is, you're more than welcome to buy it. Owner returns from downstairs and picks up the box that bar staff had just put behind the bar. Owner to me, did you see anything you like in the box? Me, yes, a nice rye red and a couple of dark IPAs. I mentioned the name of the breweries and the beers. Owner, okay, we'll put them on the system in a moment and you can buy them. Me, well, I'm gonna be here for a bit, so no rush. Thank you. Owner, no worries. Crazy lady, excuse me, we want to have a look through that box. Owner, well, the beers will be put up in a bit. I need to put them on the system, then they'll be coming up and put in the fridges behind the bar. Crazy man, you let him look through. Why did your staff here not let us? Owner, I gave him permission. If you really want to have a look, not a problem. Let me put them on the system and I will bring them back up. At this point, owner walks off downstairs with the box. Crazy lady mutters something and starts giving me the evils. Crazy man, well, don't worry, crazy lady. We'll look at the beers and if there are any we like, we'll buy them then. Crazy lady, I don't like the way that owner told us to wait. I'm gonna go contact the owner and demand we get a look in the box. You three, me, bar staff, and owner, are in big trouble. Bar staff, what beer do you want, me? Me, oh, 2/3 of XX beer, please, and put it on my tab. Bar staff, no worries. Bar staff serves me the drink and passes it to me. I go to find a table away from the crazy couple and start drinking the beer. Crazy lady has by now found the bar's phone number and asks bar staff if she can get the manager in. Bar staff, I'm the duty manager. How can I help? Crazy lady, not you, your boss. Bar staff, he'll be back in a moment. He's doing something in the office downstairs. Crazy couple sit down at a table after ordering some drinks for each of them. 15 or so minutes go by and owner comes back upstairs and heads behind the bar with a crate of beers in his arms. Crazy couple walk up to the bar and ask owner if he can get the duty manager's boss here. They have a complaint about me, bar staff, and owner. Owner looks a bit confused. Owner, what's your complaint? Crazy lady, not to you, the owner. Owner, that's me, yes. What's the complaint? Crazy lady, no, the owner, not you. Owner, no, I am the owner of this bar. What is your complaint? Bar staff tells him what had transpired whilst he was downstairs both times. Owner to crazy lady, okay, so you decided to go through the box without permission. Crazy lady, yes, well, he was, so we thought we could too. Owner, okay, can you leave, please? Crazy man, what about him? Owner, you okay, me? Me, yeah, thanks. Owner, he's sitting here no trouble at all. He had permission to look through the box. From what I've just heard, you've been rude to my customers and staff as well as myself. Can you leave now? Crazy couple have finished their drinks and leave. The next story is, was I wrong to react the way I did? So this happened not too long ago, and I'm still shaking my head over this encounter. I'll simplify the cast of characters. Me equals me. Rude store customer equals a rude store customer. No abbreviation necessary. I know how to copy and paste. Also, Meta was the only flair available. For background, I grew up in New York City. We're looked upon as rude, cruel, and just overall abrasive. Yet in all my years, if someone mistook me for an employee, reached me at a wrong number, or asked for directions to some place I never heard of, the response was always, "Sorry about that," or "Thanks anyway." Since I moved to New England, it's been just the opposite. I should add that I left New York over 20 years ago, so I'm sure people there have experienced "I don't work here lady" moments since. I get a wrong number call and the caller treats me like it's my fault that he or she called a wrong number. Granted, part of it is that I got a recycled cell number, and I try to be nice about it, but in one instance, the caller asked to speak with John. When I told him that he had the wrong number, his response was, "What do you mean I have the wrong number? I'm his cousin." I'm not always snappy on the comebacks, but I told this guy that being John's cousin didn't change the fact that he had a wrong number. Another time, I was visiting my mother-in-law's house and shoveling her driveway when a car pulled up and asked me where XYZ was. Now, I don't live in her town, so I basically only knew the road from my house to hers, so I told the guy I never heard of the place and I didn't know where it was. He got a bit belligerent and repeated that he was asking about XYZ. I interrupted to say that I heard him the first time and that A, I still didn't know where XYZ was, and B, arguing with me is not going to change that. Boy, did his window roll up fast, and he peeled out of there. Alright, so there's still some Brooklyn in me that won't take crap from anyone. So, this leads into my "I don't work here lady" moment. I was at a Staples shopping for ink cartridges for my printer, along with other assorted stationery. Keep in mind that the staff at this Staples were wearing red polos, with the Staples logo on it, and khaki pants. In contrast, I was wearing a plain black polo shirt and torn jeans. So there I am pushing my wagon, looking nothing like an employee, when a man who looked to be in his mid-30s approached me and asked, "Excuse me, where are your fountain pens?" So far, no rudeness. My response was to tell him, "I don't know, I don't work here." The man transforms to rude store customer when he rolled his eyes at me. Now, I could have let it drop there and continued on my merry way, but like I said earlier, people who did similar things to me apologized for the mistake and moved on. I was not going to let this guy get away without some sense of basic etiquette. I immediately said to him, "Excuse me, is there some sort of problem?" Rude store customer, "Yes, you won't help me." Me, "That's because I don't work here. If you need help, ask an employee. I'm a customer just like you." Rude store customer, "Then you shouldn't be dressing up like an employee." Me, "Okay, first off, I'm not dressed anything like an employee. Do employees wear torn jeans? And second, you're the one who made a mistake, not me, so don't try blaming me for your error." Rude store customer continues to double down. "Well, why would you wear a polo shirt in a place of business?" Me, "Seriously? Is there a law that says when you're wearing a polo shirt, no matter what color, then you're an employee of wherever you shop? Or are you one of those people who can't admit when you made a mistake? You do realize that the more you double down, the stupider it makes you look?" Rude store customer opened his mouth, closed it again, then turned around and walked away. I had to get one last word in. "Yeah, and no apology. It figures." Rude store customer stopped, turned around, and yelled, "I'm sorry! Satisfied?" Me, "Thank you. If you would have said that the first time I told you that I didn't work here, we wouldn't have had to have this conversation." And I made my way to the cashier to pay my bill. I've come to the realization that people don't ask strangers for help anymore. They just expect it. It's all in the phrasing. When I was younger, people would start a question with, "Excuse me, can you tell me where?" If you could help, you'd get a thank you. If not, you'd at least get a "thank you anyway" response. Nowadays, the phrasing is, "Excuse me, where is," and if you say you don't know, "thank you anyway" has become "thanks for nothing." Well, I had to get that off my chest. Rant over. The third story is, T-shirt and jeans must be a casino employee. So I'm at a casino for a few days, and at this casino, all the employees wear red and black, whether it's a polo, button-up, or a full suit. I'm wearing a gray shirt from a family function and black jeans. Around my neck are my player cards, ID, and a necklace for helping with my stress. I was standing near the elevators and a lady starts to walk into the employee area, notices after she yanks on the door it says employees only, and doesn't have a room number. She turns and asks me, "Hey, where are the ground floor rooms?" I'm not sure, but I know there aren't any rooms on this floor, as I haven't seen any, so I gesture to the elevator and say maybe they're one floor up. "Thank you, and where's the pool?" "Third floor." I didn't realize until after that she thought I worked here. A minute later, I'm waiting for valet to bring something from my car, and a lady comes up to me and says, "Is there any way we can lock my car? I've got some important things in there. Work stuff." I'm staring at her confused when the actual valet, wearing a red polo, comes up and explains she has to have the car unlocked to move it to the parking spot and will lock it after. The lady looks at me and says, "Oh, you don't work here." Duh. Finally, an old lady and her even older mom come out and march towards me. It's shift change, so the valets are doing their work, and she has her arm aimed at my face with her keys dangling from her wrinkly fist. She jingles them in my face and says nothing. I'm getting ready my "Hey, B" when a valet comes out and asks how he can help her. I move her hand out of my face and she glares at me as I walk further away. The last story is my trip to the local superstore. I was at a local superstore called Measure. It's like Target, etc. I had just gotten off of work and was in my grubby jeans and t-shirt. I was in the garden section looking for tomato cages when I hear fingers snapping and a shrill, "Hello? Hello?" I wasn't really paying attention, but turned to see Karen is directing her tirade towards me. "You! Yes, you! Get this down for me!" As she points and snaps her fingers again. I just scoff a bit and turn back while shaking my head. I let out a sigh and say, "I don't work here, you effing C." Unbeknownst to me, an employee was in earshot and was heading to her. He doubled over laughing while walking up to her, after hearing me, which just sent her overboard. I got what I needed and left, faintly listening to her tirade in the background. Thanks for listening. Bye!